BitOrigin to raise $500 million to buy Dogecoin. First US public company to adopt Dogecoin as a treasury asset, and this has been confirmed. We're not talking about a utility project. We're talking about none other than Dogecoin itself, which is a meme coin. Has that first mover advantage, of course, due to the fact that it was the first meme coin launched, and the one that has a lot of people talking about it, of course. And you can really see how much interest Dogecoin's really getting, because this right here is not a small move or a news by any means. Well, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Dogecoin family. Let's waste no more time and analyze Dogecoin's price, understand what's happening, and of course what we could be expecting going into Friday morning. So you're looking at Doge up 13.5% today alone, and we're talking about, again, the largest meme coin. That itself is quite an interesting move. Looking at it on a weekly time frame, up about 22.2%, and of course on the monthly about 41%. We're looking at the price right now for Dogecoin, 24 cents, up 13% in Bitcoin. Comparative market cap is at a staggering 36.1 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume through the roof, sitting at 17.1 billion. Yes, you've heard that correct. You cannot make this up. But as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So you're starting to see the meme coin market move. Pretty much everything at this point, if you're looking at it over the last 7 days, is up. But what's really interesting here that we should not be ignoring is the fact that Dogecoin is up at 13.8% over the course of the last 24 hours alone. A huge jump. Yes, the broader market is going up right now. Dominance is falling sharply, which of course is a major catalyst behind this. But also, this news itself, BitOrigin, is a massive news for Dogecoin itself, which I think is bringing in a lot of interest as well. But if you're looking at the price of Bitcoin, let's give it a refresh live and really understand what Bitcoin is doing right now. Bitcoin did see a little bit of a minor pullback, but we have seen several different retests above $120,000. As you can see, 3 different retests, I would say, over the last day and a half. But we're getting rejected around the 120,800 key resistance, because of course we have some resistance at that range. But BTC is still in this bullish upward trajectory from July 15th, and yet still you're seeing the dominance falling down, which again is giving altcoins, meme coins, more of a push towards the upside. If you're looking at Dogecoin has been able to achieve something quite interesting here, which we've discussed on my channel over the last few days, and that exact thing that I'm referring to, you guys, is being able to break out of this key range above the 22 cents, and we're starting to retest some of the levels we haven't seen since May, of course. And you're starting to see a similar theme across the board right now. A lot of projects breaking out of their May levels, and I think Dogecoin could be next with the volume increase that we're seeing right now. That is something that we should not be taken slightly, and you can see this for yourself. The price is still consolidating quite nicely at this range. Of course, quite a bit of resistance, but if this is able to break out, remember the 61.8, a level we haven't been above since February. So like I said, a similar theme happening across the crypto space. Pretty much projects having their time. Some are not doing it as of now. Some have already done it. And I think Doge could be next based off of the way things are looking. So it's replicating what happened back from April up to May. Some similar happened this time around. So if you picked up Dogecoin around the June levels, around the 14 cents mark, we are looking at an increase of about 75% again for the largest asset in the meme coin category. So if this is able to break out, like I said, the 61.8 is a retest, and things could really heat up quite fast for Dogecoin. And remember, it has that first mover advantage, and with more and more announcements like this, you never know what can happen. But with that being said, it's still a meme coin. Dogecoin is still a meme coin. Lock those profits in. Don't leave those profits on the table. Don't wait to round trip. What I mean by round trip is don't wait for the price to skyrocket and then you pretty much not lock no profits in and round trip back to pretty much where things started. That's not what I want you guys to do. Lock those profits in. Do not get greedy. Don't listen to the trolls online saying it's not good to lock in profits. It's always good to lock in profits. Ask yourself, is this money too much that I cannot afford to lose? If the answer is yes, that is the best thing that it's pretty much saying, hey, lock some profits off the table. Love you all. See you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.